I have a girlfriend, and she is so blue. I'm blue da boo dee da boo da dee da boo dee da boo da boo dee da boo da. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Tesla stock update video. It has been a while since I've done one of these. I am making a bet. Two bets actually. They are separate. One of which I'll get to first, is the just a small $100 bet with this guy Nomad with guitar. We made a $100 bet to see where Tesla would go by the end of the year. He says because of the competition, because of the losses on Bitcoin, because of Elon Musk being wishy-washy on Bitcoin and other crypto, that the stock will actually fall to $450 by the end of the year. I think the only way it gets there is if the stock splits and it goes there. But again, I don't think we're going to see another split until next year. If it's $451 by the end of the year, and it's a small $100 bet, I win because it's at 623 right now. No way it goes that low. But I also have a $100,000 bet on Tesla, and what I mean by that is that right now I have 188 shares of Tesla, worth a little bit over $100,000, maybe like 118, 120, give or take. And if I were to sell now, to put into, let's say, OMI, that OMI coin, or if I put it into Bitcoin in general, or if I take that and put it into Earth 2, or 2 tiles, I could do that. All of those things I think are going to increase at a higher rate than Tesla, even after you take out taxes for the sales. But why I'm keeping it in is because that's just a safe investment. That's just something that, in my opinion, is going to go to about $6 trillion. It's going to 10x by the end of the decade. And like Chavez, no other company is $6 trillion right now. No other company like Apple, Facebook, Google, there's a couple $1 trillion. You're right. But this is what I think about Tesla. My friend Dan and his fiancee Teresa, that one of their kids happens to love Tesla cars. Look at to what kids are doing. That's how you tell what apps are going to be big. That's how Snapchat and TikTok blew up, because of kids. They actually see what they're doing. You can tell the future. Same thing with Discord. Same thing Among Us. Like, you can tell the future. Read the writing on the wall based on what kids are doing. Kids love Teslas. Not just his kids. They're not just an anomaly. Just YouTube kids' reaction to Tesla. They're freaking adorable. They're awesome. And again, that's the future. Kids are the future. So outside of that, Chavez, that kid's not going to be driving for another 15 years, whatever. Okay, fair point. However, when you have a, so I just got a notification for Ari Realty for Earth 2. I'll make another Earth 2 video later. But as far as Tesla goes, you do have a disruption in many different industries. Obviously in the auto industry, because they have electric cars. They're the only one that has like a sports car, like the Roadster, the Model S. Model S is the safest car in the world, the only car to get from 0 to 60 in under 2 seconds. And the Roadster is going to get there even quicker. The base model, the Roadster, with their is going to take SpaceX air thrusters. It's going to actually go to 0 to 60 in under 1.5 seconds. It's going to be very, very quick. Be insane. But it's disruptive in electric vehicles. It's disruptive in energy, because they have Tesla. They have the solar panels for their roofs, and they have the power wall, so that you can save that. So they're disruptive in that. And look at the top 10 most highest grossing companies right now, and most of them are utility companies. So Tesla having the framework to have each of their people that have the solar panels and the power wall, and let's say their auto bidder software, so that they can sell electricity at the high and buy electricity at the low, disrupts utility companies. And that's something that nobody is talking about yet. Tesla insurance is something that also nobody is talking about yet. Tesla insurance is going to be driven by artificial intelligence, AI. And where have we seen this before? Like I said, I recommended a stock last year called Lemonade. Lemonade was the first insurance company that used AI as their, not brokers, as their, instead of calling, we need an insurance adjuster to come in and make sure to see what happened. Oh, yes, it was a fire, to pay out claims. They do it with AI, and they paid out the fastest claim in like 3 seconds one day. Tesla insurance, why that's going to happen is because artificial intelligence for driving. They have the best artificial intelligence forever. You have Waymo Google's Waymo that has, I think, 20 or 30 million miles driven, which is not bad. But Tesla, their Project Dojo, their entire network has driven billions upon billions of miles 10, 100x times of what Google has. And again, Google doesn't have a car, they just have the Waymo. Tesla vehicles are super hot, they're sexy, and they have the most range. They are the cheapest per kilowatt hour, the best battery cells, and the insurance, which Tesla already, if you have the full self-driving enabled with safety features, you already crash 4 times less than the next safest car. And you can make the argument, well, it's because Tesla drivers maybe have an upper echelon of drivers, maybe, or it's the fact that the safety features are just better, and the cars are safer in general. So by some chance you do get in a crash, all of the NHTSA has claimed all of the Tesla models to be like the safest in their brand, because they don't really roll over. They're so bottom heavy, they don't roll over, and they just in a way, because they don't have a motor in front, the motor doesn't come to crush you. It has a beautiful piece of engineering where that front can completely cave in and you'll be fine, because nothing's going to be shoved towards you like you have in internal combustion engines. So the insurance, where it already crashes 4x less than the other safest car or the safest drivers, you have people that are going to go use Tesla's insurance because it's cheap and they're never going to have to pay out. They can use that funds to buy more Bitcoin. They can use those funds to open up more gigafactories, which again, they're already the leader in electric vehicles and they will be forever. They are going to be the leader in electric vehicles minimum for the next decade. So that's why I believe we have a $6 trillion market cap. Solar is going to be as big as their vehicle sales, if not bigger. And that's not even including autonomous driving. Autonomous driving, a ride-sharing network. Why I sold my Uber stock is because who's going to take an Uber when you have someone that maybe makes you uncomfortable? You have someone that's a slow driver. There's a human aspect to it that you just don't want to deal with. Maybe the Uber driver talks a lot and you don't want that, or they're making snide and creepy remarks if you're a pretty girl, whatever you have. There's no chance of a Tesla car coming in and shanking you and robbing you, pretending to be. No, it's not, because the autonomous driving will come in. Everyone will feel safe. Everyone will know that, hey, we're probably not going to crash, as opposed to any other human driver, because human error. And if we do crash, we're in one of the safest cars in the world, if not the safest cars in the world. And also Uber, if none of that appeals to you, Uber's going to be, let's say 10 miles. I'm just making numbers out of thin air here. Let's say it's $5 for 10 miles or $20 for 20 miles. Tesla's going to be about half of that, as far as that, because they don't have to pay a driver. They don't have the insurance for that driver. They have nothing. They have no driver, because autonomous driving, you don't have to worry about it. Let's say you're in a rush somewhere, you don't have to worry about, or you're not in a rush somewhere where the Uber driver is to make their 5 daily trips or whatever. You don't have to worry about them speeding, because again, no human error. So anyway, guys, that's my $100,000 bet. That's why I believe it's going to be $6 trillion by the end of the decade, doing, I don't know what, 10, 20 million vehicles by the end of the decade. Anyway, guys, I love you. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. I'm keeping that $100,000 into Tesla. I'm not taking it out unless I want to fill some philanthropic goals. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. We love you. All right, goodbye. Meow, 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 meow.